Alright, welcome to channel, and today I'm going to be sticking in a full 100% complete collection for the Panini FIFA Club World Cup 2025. There's 550 stickers in this collection, and every single one's going to be stuck in from 1 to 550, all in a row of every single team. So without any further ado, let's get into sticking them in then. And before I get started, if you can absolutely smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, I very much appreciate it indeed. And just before I get started, these are just some of the update stickers that have been available. These were available in Spain. I managed to get someone from Spain to send them over to me. There's 3 for Atletico Madrid, 3 for Real Madrid. There's another 2 as well in this Jugon magazine, I believe it is, isn't it? Yeah, Jugon. Which is going to be, I think it's Trent and the new one from Bournemouth. I've got his name now. But yeah, so there's 2 more Real Madrid stickers as well. So let's get stuck in. So this obviously I've got the hardback album. Now these are being available. I think you could get them off the German Panini site, but you haven't been able to get them in the UK. This one was actually from the US. You can get from Mexico as well. So onto the first page of stickers then, and then number 1. It's the Panini logo with the famous footballer doing the scissor kick. There we go, here's number 1. There you go. No dramas, no damage sticking first one in. And then number 2 is the Club World Cup badge. I will do a few stickers as well, showing you like a faultless way to get them in. So you just fold it over about a third down. Stick it over where you want the sticker to go into. This is if you want, like I say, I'm going for speed with these. But so then once you've got it all leveled up, put the top bit down, pull this back, and then down like that. And there you go. Absolutely straight, faultless, no issues whatsoever. And it's stuck in fine. So I'll do it with all the shiny ones. Should do it for number 1 as well. So this is number 3. This is the trophy that the winners will be getting, which is either going to be Real Madrid, PSG, Chelsea, or I think it's Fluminense, isn't it? There you go, it's number 3. So it could be a European and South American final still, couldn't it? And there is the official ball, number 4. There we go. So we'll put that over, make sure it's all lined up, all perfect. There we go. There you go, that's your first 4 stickers stuck in on your first pages. And it's showing you where all the matches are taking place and all, but obviously mostly it's on east side of America, isn't it? We're in Seattle and Los Angeles, on west side. No, it's in the middle here. That's showing you your schedule as well. Obviously, we're up to the semi-finals now. That's going to be on 8th and 9th. So Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, as I'm filming now. So I'm filming on Monday. And then we're on to the first page, the first team page, which is Palmeiras. So start with the badge, which is number 5. As you can see. And then on to the next one, which is Everton. So I don't know if this is going to be like a precursor to the World Cup albums. Joaquin Piqueras. It's going to be kind of like set out like this. I don't know whether they're trying it. It might just be this. It's just for unique for this collection. We'll find out very soon. Actually, they usually come out around February, March time, don't they? World Cup year, the sticker books in World Cup years like Murillo. Obviously, the last one, it were a bit of a novelty, weren't it? Because it came out. Obviously, the World Cup was in December, weren't it? November and December. These very distinct white lines here, we can get them in. Lovely. Gustavo Gomez. Yeah, basically I've not watched all of the Club World Cup. I've been watching some of it. And it's nice to see the different teams. Marcus Rocha, or Roca. Obviously the South American teams have been taking it really seriously as well. It's a lot of money, a lot of prestige for the South American teams if they were to topple the European giants, so to speak. Richard Rios. Anibal Moreno. I'm just going to just get them corners off, can you? Mauricio. Rafael Vega. One thing I've found with this collection is, I don't know what it was like in different parts of the world, but certainly in the UK, a lot of swaps. Facundo Torres. The last few where I had to, just could not get them, I had to swap. But again, nothing wrong with that. We've got Emblem Veverton. Oops. On to Paulinho. Estevao, sorry. Estevao, chosen one. Jose Manuel Lopez. Felipe Anderson. Seen him play in person at Bramall Lane when he played for West Ham. Wasn't that impressive in that game? I know there's other games where he's absolutely torn people to bits under his pace. And Gustavo Gomez, the last sticker. It's the crowd hero. Shiny. That looks, nope. Not having that. That looked like it were. There we go. And there you go. That is your first page, Sao Paulo, all done and complete. Then on to your next team in the group, which is FC Porto. So starting with your badge, number 23. Maybe it's a bit more in the middle. Diogo Costa. Nguyen Perez. Francisco Moura. And Martin Fernandez. João Mario. I think some of the European teams are a bit disappointed because it is where most of the money is in the game, isn't it? In the European game, you expect them to go a little bit further. There's Pedro, but at the same time, South American teams are taking it really seriously as well, aren't they? So it's one of them. It's a new competition, isn't it? Nobody really knew what to take from it. It's going to be here to stay, isn't it? Regardless. Tavio. But yeah, so we had that sad injury the other day with Musiala, didn't we? A bad break to his leg. Alan Varela. That's the first page done and dusted. Alright, so on Carlo Borges. So I had the got Stephen Estequao. The ridiculous score handing with Bayern Munich and Oakland City. So emblem Diogo Costa. Fabio Vieira. Samu Agahawa. Chosen one, Samu Agahawa. Now, I've just seen I'm having maybe more issues than I should sticking these gold ones in, so let's stick them in this way. At least then I can guarantee they're going in alright, the shiny ones. The other ones are alright. These shiny ones causing me a few issues. Yep. Pepe. Danny Namaso. And the last one is Alan Varela. There we go. And that is your full Porto page for you. Now going on to Ali. Starting off with the badge. Number 41. A few years ago now, when I was in Cairo, I've actually driven past on a coach or a bus going to the pyramids, past the Ali Stadium, when I think people go in it as well. Mohamed El Shanawi, El Shanawi, goalkeeper. Ali Malul. Mohamed Hani. Yasser Ibrahim. Rami Rabia. Omar Kamal. Emam Ashawa. Marwan Atia. Afsha. Amr El Solia. Mohamed El Shanawi emblem. Ashraf Benchake. Wessam Abu Ali. Chosen one, Wessam Abu Ali. I say a lot of the time they do it, the stickers like run on to each other, don't they? Just add that and then boom, it's onto a shiny. Hussein El Shahat. At the end of Group A now, I'll do 3 stickers after this one for Group A because I've been to Miami. Tahir Mohammed. And last but not least, crowd hero Ashawa. There you go, that's your full team for Al Ali of Egypt. Went out of the group stage, I think, didn't they? There we go, so on to Inter Miami. Like I say, I don't know if there's image rights or anything to do with the MLS teams, but there's only 3 stickers. So the first one, obviously starting with the big one, Lionel Messi, number 59. There you go, beautifully. Then chosen one, Benjamin Cremache. And crowd hero, Luis Suarez. That could have been really bad then. There you go. That's your 3 stickers for Inter Miami, and that is your Group A complete. We're now going on to Group B. One of the semi-finalists here, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. Again, obviously licensing issue here, so we've not got the full kits. I'm not allowed to have the badge. Just a circle with Paris in it. And Luigi Donnarumma. Ashraf Hakimi. A bit of kink in that page, that's better. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Lucas Beraldo. Lucas Hernandez. Champions League winning PSG as well. Amazing to have got rid of all the superstars, Mbappe, Neymar and Messi. And the season after, they win the Champions League. Warren Emery. I think they've got a lot of young players, well, haven't they? PSG. Could be up at the top for a long time because they absolutely annihilated Inter Milan, didn't they? To João Neves. Vitinha was at Wolves, weren't he? And now he's like bossing it at PSG. Lee Kang in. And we've got Emblem Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Bradley Barcola. Chosen one, Bradley Barcola. Ousmane Dembele. Goncalo Ramos. And lastly, crowd hero Warren Zaïre-Emery. That is your full PSG team pages then. And now we're on to Atletico Madrid. There's your badge. Got Jan Black. Robin Lenormand. Nahuel Molina. I do wonder if Jose Maria Jimenez, if this is what the stickers are going to be like for the World Cup as well. Like this is a pre-run. They are actually decentish quality, I would say. Smaller than like the Premier League ones, and not as thick, but still decent glossy quality stickers. Axel Witsel. Conor Gallagher. Rodrigo de Paul. Marcus Llorente. So as I'm sticking these in now, semi-final between Fluminense and Chelsea taking place. Okay. Interesting to see how that goes on. I think Chelsea played something like 66 games a season. This will be Fluminense's 70th, so it's just as bad for both teams, isn't it? Coque emblem. Oh, well, I'll put that in. I'll put that in next then. Leave that there. So mix it up a little bit. Julian Alvarez, number 90. And obviously my little mistake, Coque emblem. Probably because it's always usually runs after each other, don't they? Mistake. There we go, that's in. Samuel Lino. Antoine Griezmann. Chosen one, Antoine Griezmann. Alexander Soloth. Angel Correa. Or in Yorkshire speak, it'd be Angel Correa. And lastly, for Atletico Madrid is Marcos Llorente crowd hero. There you go, that is your full team for Atletico Madrid. And now we're on to Botafogo. So starting with the badge. Quite a plain simple badge this one, isn't it? With a star in the middle of a shield. Got John Victor. Vitinho. Alexander Barbosa. Bastos. Jair. Jair. Matteo Ponte. Alex Tellez. Man U not long ago, weren't he? Cuiabano. Jefferson Savarino. Marlon Freitas. The emblem, Gregor. Gregor. Igor Jesus. Chosen one, Igor Jesus. Arthur. Matthias Martins. And lastly for Botafogo is Jefferson Savarino. There you go, that's your full 100% complete team for Botafogo. Now, we're on to the last team in the group, in Group B, which is Seattle Sounders. So there's only 3 stickers for them. So we've got Christian Roldan. Emblem. It's got plain green kit, haven't they, on there? Jordan Morris. I think the tops have got the rights, haven't they, for the MLS, so I don't think they could have them in. And crowd hero, Jesus Ferreira. There you go, that's your 3 for Seattle Sounders. Now we're on to Group C, Bayern Munich. Starting off with the Bayern Munich badge. Manuel Neuer. Yeah. Was not happy, was he, at Donnarumma's challenge on Musiala. Myself personally, I don't think it's anything to do with Donnarumma. He's got every right to go for that ball. He's definitely not meant to hurt Musiala, has he? Alphonso Davies. It was just a very unfortunate injury. You can tell, like, Donnarumma was gutted about it as well, weren't he? Deo Upamecano. Min-Jae Kim. Rafael Guerrero. Jamal Musiala, obviously that really bad, terrible, unfortunate injury that he got. Fracturing his leg. Seen the replays of it, the slow motion replays, which aren't very nice at all. Just remind me a little bit about like Chris Basham's last year. Joshua Kimmich. His leg was literally hanging off though. Alexander Pavlovich. England's all-time record goal scorer, Harry Kane. Michael Olise. Not that long ago, playing at Reading. Now look at him at Bayern. Emblem, Manuel Neuer. Leroy Sané. Serge Gnabry. Chosen one, Jamal Musiala. Thomas Müller. Kingsley Coman, who's got an unbelievable record at winning league titles, and I think basically, other than last season, I think every single season he's been at a club, he's won a league title, which is ridiculous, isn't it? And then crowd hero, Thomas Müller, who I don't think actually has come out to the Club World Cup, has he? I think he's left Bayern. Is he retired as well? I'm not sure. There you go, that's your full, complete Bayern Munich team. Now we're on to Oakland City. So there's your Oakland City badge. I've got Connor Tracy, the goalkeeper. Not sure if he was the goalkeeper that played and conceded 10 against Bayern. Nathan Lobo. Alfie Rogers. Adam Mitchell. Michael Den Heyer. Jordan Vale. Christian Gray. Don't know much about Oakland City, so there's not much you can say about them, really. Mario Ilic. Like I said, I do like the fact that there's all these teams that didn't know much about. You got a chance to see all these different players and different teams, but can't really hear much chat, I'm afraid. Gerard Garriga. Where I can, I will. Where I can't. I feel like awkward void. Nonsense. Dylan Manicum with what has got to be said is probably best hair in album, isn't it? That's great hair. We've got Emblem Mario Ilic. Tong Zhao. Joseph Lee. Chosen one, Ryan De Vries. This has been a catastrophic sticker stuff so far. Stuck to the page and knocked down that pile. There we go, we're sorted. Ryan De Vries. Angus Kilcolly. And crowd hero, Angus Kilcolly. And there you go, that's your full team page for Oakland City. And now we're on to Boca Juniors. 2 teams left then in Group C. Let's go. So there's your Boca Juniors badge. Augustine Marquezin. Not coming off that bit. Put this corner instead. Ayrton Costa. Marcelo Sarache. Luis Advanchula. Marcos Rojo. Didn't really play that much, did he, when he went Man U? Rodrigo Battaglia. Thomas Belmonte. Andy Herrera, who did play a lot at Man U, was alright, wasn't it? Like, on occasion where that Man U little turn up with like briefcases full of cash. to buy him. His buyout clause sorted. Carlos Palacios. Ezekiel Zeballos. Emblem, Edison Cavani. Alan Velasco. Miguel Merentiel. Chosen One, Ander Herrera. Edinson Cavani. Milton Jimenez. Wasn't having it with that corner. Got it with this one. And last but not least, crowd hero Miguel Merentiel. I had it wrong bit. Should have had him there. To follow on. And there we go. That is your full Boca Juniors team all stuck in. And now we're on to the last group team in Group C, which is Benfica. Starting with the Benfica badge. Anatoly Trubin. Real Madrid, I think, last season, weren't he? I'm sure he saved penalties, did he, against Man City? Antonio Silva. Went out as well, did they go out? I can't remember now. Was it Benfica and Bayern that went through? Yeah, I think it was actually Benfica and Bayern that went through, weren't it? And Boca Juniors and Oakland that went out. Thomas Araujo. Alexander Bah. Nicolas Otamendi. Alvaro Carreras. Okan Koku. Frederick Orsnes. Florentino. Leandro Barrero. Emblem Florentino. Again, they should have had them swapped round. Keep the theme going. Got Vangelis Pavlidis. Karim Artikoglu. Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria This time not the chosen one, just a normal one. Zeki Amdouni. And lastly, Frederick Arsenis, crowd hero. And there you go, that is your full team for Benfica. And now we're going on to Flamingo, with the team in Group D. So it's a Flamingo badge. I think the Flamengo and Palmeiras were expected to do the better out of the Brazilian teams, weren't they? Not Fluminense. They did well actually against Chelsea, didn't they? Two absolutely banging goals from João Pedro. Agustin Rossi. Bit delayed there, but got there then. Leo Ortiz. And the fact that he put one top bins from quite far outside box, and then the second one absolutely leathered it in off bar, and that would be top corner and all. Leo Pereira. I've got last semi-final tonight. Like I said, splitting my filming up into a few days. Alexandro. So it's a big clash tonight, isn't it? PSG versus Real Madrid. And I fancy PSG, just how they dominated Europe this season. Even though Real Madrid obviously got all your new modern day Galacticos. Still just fancy PSG. Well, Mbappe will have a point to prove, won't he? Danilo. That was Wesley, sorry, the last one. This is Danilo. Nicolas de la Cruz. Georgian de Arrascaeta. Gerson. Eric Pulgar. Emblem Georgian de Arrascaeta. Michael. Pedro. Gerson, chosen one. Everton. Bruno Henrique. And crowd hero Bruno Henrique. There you go, that's your full Flamingo team. And now we're going on to Experience Sportive de Tunis, or we'll just call them Tunis for short. Tunisia. Amanallah Mamiche. Yassine Mariah. Mohammed Amin Ben Hamida. Raid Bushniba. Mohammed Amin Tugai. No, it's difficult to stick these ones in, is Premier League ones. Hamza Jalassi. They're right close to the edge, it's so difficult to get them straight. Hosem Tkar. I think that's how you spell that. Say that. I have no idea. Larry Azuni. Elias Makwana. Oh, that was terribly put in then. Get out slowly. As I said before, with anything with the stickers, if you notice you're putting them in wrong, stop it straight away, because it's so hard to get them off once they're in. That's better. Sometimes just come with a different angle. Roger Ahalu. That was a particular sticker one as well. Yassine Mariah. Yusuf Belaili. Jan Sassy. Rodrigo Rodriguez. Don't like his name. It's like the English equivalent of, like, I don't know, Robert Robertson, something like that, isn't it? Rodrigo Rodriguez. Andrew Anderson. Zinedine Kader. And last one is Mohammed Amin Ben Hamida. That one's come off. There we go. And there you go. That is your full Tunis team all stuck in. Now, we're on to the third team of Group D. Was it the fourth team? It's the third team, sorry, Chelsea. So we're starting off with Chelsea badge. The Chelsea, I said earlier, are in the final. I thought we won one trophy this year. They've won the Conference League, and their younger players are only going to get better. You know, I thought when you had Robert Sanchez, and wow, João Pedro, he had a fair old debut, didn't he? Levi Colwill. Malo Gusto. Mark Cucurella. Wesley Fofana. Tosin Adebayo, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Cole Palmer, who had a quiet second half to the season, didn't he? So I've got to try and find a way to keep him playing at levels we know he can play to. Christopher Nkunku, because he was unstoppable, weren't he, for a season and a half at Chelsea. So I don't know what happened to him. Sometimes it can just happen, especially with younger players. It's like it on his second proper full season, isn't it? Enzo Fernandez, emblem. Sometimes he can just hit like a block in the form. But towards the very end of the season, he's come all right, and he's be all right in Club World Cup as well. Nicholas Jackson. Pedro Neto. Chosen one, Cole Palmer. Jadon Sancho. Now back at Man United, isn't he? Chelsea decided instead to pay the £5 million fine and not sign him. Nani Madueke, who looks like he's on his way to Arsenal. Last one, crowd hero, Mark Cucurella. There you go, then that is your full complete Chelsea team. And now we're on to, this is if you want to put your swaps in, create your own dream team. But the last team in Group D is Club Leon. Now, Club Leon obviously weren't in the Club World Cup, but before, obviously, the printing deadline, they were being expelled and they were replaced by LAFC, weren't they? Who finished bottom of the group. So I've got the Club Leon badge. Some good players as well, Club Leon, aren't they? So it's a shame they weren't in. Alfonso Blanco. Although LAFC did some decent players as well, haven't they? But Stephen Barrero. Oh, see a little kinky crease in that. Salvador Reyes. Ivan Moreno, or Ivan Moreno. David Ramirez. Adonis Freyas. Rodrigo Echeverria. Angel Estrada. Got there an end. So can I get that one out? Yes, put it out, styled it out, there we go. Sebastian Santos. Evergreen Andres Guardado. Emblem Andres Guardado. Yonder Cadiz. James Rodriguez. Chosen one, Stephen Barrero. Stephen Mendoza. Edgar Guerra. And lastly, Steven Mendoza. And there you go. For all you Club Leon fans, at least you're in the sticker album and the cards. But yeah, obviously they're replaced by LAFC. But here's your full team set for Club Leon. Now we're on to Group E, and the first team is a River Plate. I'll stick them up there. So your River Plate badge. You know, Argentinian teams haven't performed as well as I thought they would. I thought they'd be a big, you know, contingency of South American teams in the latter stages. Franco Armani, and but I was listening to something about South American football today on TalkSport of all places. Seems like all the money's in Brazil, isn't it? And they're just buying all the players. Fabricio Bustos from all the other South American leagues. Paulo Diaz. Lucas Martinez Huerta. I do remember, must have been, 14 years ago now. Blades played a friendly against River Plate, because at the time, Alex Sabella was the manager. Gonzalo Montiel, and he played for a couple of seasons at the Blades. He's one of the first Argentinian players to come over from Argentina after, I think, the 78 World Cup, I want to say. Ridiculously, it was the United manager and the Tottenham manager, Marcos Acuna, that went out scouting. Tottenham, I think, got Ozzy Ardiles, and I forgot the other one. Was it Verde? Blades, believe it or not, initially tried to sign Diego Maradona, Enzo Perez, 17-year-old Diego Maradona, but the fee kept going up, and in the end, I think it was either the local government or the Argentinian government wanted some more money as well to release him. Obviously, they knew what player he was going to be, and in the end, they pulled out the deal and got Alejandro Sabella instead. Franco Mastantuono. But yeah, the friendly that we had against River Plate, obviously he was supposed to be coming, but it was the time when he was just in negotiations to become the Argentina manager, so he never came back. And sadly, he's passed away, hasn't he? Santiago Simon. So yeah, anyone who didn't know, Diego Maradona nearly signed for Sheffield United when he was 17. How different things could have been, eh? But he stayed in Argentina for a few years, didn't he? And then went on to Barcelona. Nacho Fernandez. Imagine him playing at Bramall Lane. And we were in the second division at the time as well. Franco Armani, which is obviously the championship now. He could have been playing the championship. Yeah, it's... imagine if we could have pulled that off, eh? Rodrigo, Alejandro. Yeah, there's loads of stories like that with loads of clubs up in that country. They nearly had these great players. But yeah, that is a pretty big one, isn't it? Diego Maradona. Sebastian Druisi. How different could football have been? He could have come to the Blades and not done anything. I mean, I doubt it is, but possibly. He's definitely one of the greatest players ever, if not the greatest player ever, into his actual like ability, and at the time, yeah, how he managed to do things. Chosen one, Franco Mastantuono. Mastantuono. I mean, I've seen footage of him just leathering a ball up in air as high as he can and hard as he can, and then just doing it again and controlling it. Facundo Colidio, I know Gary Lineker was on about it, doesn't he? How he did this in awe that he did it 13 times, just kicked the ball as high up in the air as he could, and then just did it again. Just barely moved. Miguel Borja, and just the control he had of that ball. No other players really had control of the ball like it since. No, Messi's one of the greatest players ever, and so is Ronaldo, but Diego seemed different, didn't he? Gonzalo Montiel, crowd hero. Although I know I am noticing I'm talking about Diego Maradona on River Plate, and he's not. He's obviously Boca Juniors, isn't it? But yeah. Anyway, there you go. That is your full River Plate team. And now we're on to the Urawa Red Diamonds. Urawa Red Diamonds. There's the badge. Shasaku Nishikawa. Marius Høybråten. Takuya Ogiwara. Taishe Matsumoto. Samuel Gustafsson. Mateus Savio. Ryoma Watanabe. Kaitu Yasue. Takahiro Sekain. Shoya Nakajima. Missed. Shuzaku Nishikawa. Takuru Kaneko. Genke Haraguchi. Chosen one, Thiago Santana. Yosuke Matsuo. There we go, got there in the end. Thiago Santana. And last one is Takahiro Sakine. And there you go, that is your full complete team for the Urawa Red Diamonds of Japan. And now we're going on to CF Monterrey of Mexico. So here is your badge. Yeah, I just skipped again then. Skipped to one page. Esteban Andrada. Victor Guzman. Gerardo Ortega. Stefan Medina. Next one, definitely a player we all know. One of the best defenders ever. Sergio Ramos. Just liked a red card, didn't he? So did Pepe as well. He's his centre-back partner. Hector Moreno. Nelson Diosa. Sergio Canales. Jorge Rodriguez. I am just having no luck sticking these stickers in on this side. Come here. Oliver Torres. Emblem Sergio Ramos. Germain Bertrame. There you go. Lucas Ocampos. Chosen one, Germain Bertrame. Jordi Cortizo. Jesus Manuel Corona. And lastly, crowd hero Sergio Canales. And there you go, there's your full CF Monterrey team. And now we're on to, I think, the last team in Group E. Yep, is Inter Milan, or Internazionale Milano, it says in the book. This is your Inter Milan badge. Jan Sommer. We're having bad luck here, it's not wanting to peel. There we go, last corner. Alessandro Bastoni. Federico Di Marco. Benjamin Pavard. Denzel Dumfries. Another one. Just not coming off right. There we go. Francesco Acerbi. Matteo Darmian. Stefan de Vrij. Nicolo Barella. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Emblem Nicola Barella. These gold stickers really are sticky. Get rid of it, page it's stuck on. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Peter Zielinski. Chosen one, Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Marcus Thuram. And lastly, crowd hero Federico Di Marco. There we go, got you in the end. And there you go, that's your Champions League finalists. Inter Milan, full team all stuck in there. Last team from Group E, and then we're starting on Group F. One of the semi-finalists, Fluminense. So here's your badge. Fluminense. I thought it was Fluminense. Fabio. Evergreen Thiago Silva. Don't know what has happened there, but that needs sorting. There we go. It just seemed to stick on very, very wrong. There we go. All sorted though. Manuel, like I say, obviously if you're just coming in and watch the Fluminense stickers being stuck in, if you ever make an error with a sticker, you see any of them creases, any of them folds, any of them like bubbles, sort it straight away. Samuel Xavier, better to sort it straight away than try and mess about with it, fiddle with it, press it down, and then it'd be almost impossible to get out the album without damaging it. Thiago Santos, so yeah, that's my top tip. Don't do that. Sort it straight away. Martinelli. Lima. Ganso. I'm packing him a few times on FIFA, getting excited. See that Brazilian centre attacking midfielder, then it's Ganso with about 30 pace, isn't he? Hercules. Not saying Ganso isn't a good player, he's just not good for FIFA, is he? Agustin Canabio. Emblem Fabio. German Keno. Keno. Chosen one, Jean Arias. Riquelme Felipe. Jean Arias. And crowd hero, Thiago Silva. There you go, then that is your full complete team for Fluminense. It's losing semi-finalists last night, unfortunately. And now we're on to Borussia Dortmund. We've got the Dortmund badge. Gregor Kobel. Nico Schlotterbeck. Julian Reyerson. Niklas Schuler. Rami Bensabane. Voldemar Anton. Julian Brandt. Marcel Sabitzer. A lot of Man U last season, wasn't it? Emre Can. Do we seem to get younger players from England, don't they? And really, like, get them to perform well, don't they? Look at Jude. Pascal Gross. And this season, Jamie Gittins, who's looking like he's going back to Chelsea, and they've just signed Joby Bellingham as well, haven't they? Emre Can emblem. This lad here as well, Seru Garassi. He would have played Blades in a friendly season. Last time we went Premier League in 2023, 24, beginning in a pre-season friendly, and scored a hat trick. Absolutely ripped us to bits, and you just like thought, wow, what a player. Karim Adeyemi. I think he'll be their next big striker. Will go on for big money. Julian Brandt, just no one seems to be able to compete financially with Bayern, can they, in Bundesliga? Julian Duranville. Jamie Gittins. Let's see, it looks like he's on his way to Chelsea. Crowd hero Gregor Kobel. Got it all lined up. Oh no, oh no. There we go. There is your full team for Borussia Dortmund. And now we're on to Ulsan HD FC from South Korea. Two more teams left in Group F. Yep, next one after that is the Mamelodi Sundowns. So there we go, we've got the Ulsan badge. Hyun Woo-jo. Seok Ho Hwang. Sang Wo Kang. Youngwon Kim. Jin Hyun Lee. Darian Bojanic. Hui Jun Lee. Seung Byung Ko. Gyu Sung Lee. Wo Young Jung. Emblem Chung Yong Lee. Gustav Ludvigsson. One Sang Seong Boom Ko. Seong. Jaco Cariello. Chung Yong Lee. And lastly, crowd hero Hyun Woo Jo. There you go. That is your full Ulsan HD team. And now we're on to the last team in Group F, which is the Mamelodi Sundowns. Starting off with the badge. Based in Pretoria in South Africa. So we've got Ronwen Williams. Aubrey Madiba. Kuliso Mudawau. Mudau, is it? Mujau, maybe. Tapelo Moreno. Grant Kakana. Moza Labusa. Malibongwe Koza. Tiboho Makwena. Sometimes I just go too fast. Down to the page. Marcello Alande. Temba Zwane. Emblem Temba Zwane. Zwane even. Peter Shalule. Shalulil even. Lucas Ribeiro. Chosen one, Ronwen Williams. Ikram Reyners. Tashreeq Matthews. And lastly is Lucas Ribeiro. There you go then, that is your last team for Group F, full team of Mamelodi Sundowns. And now we're on to Group G and Man City. So the Man City badge. So Man City have definitely have had an indifferent season this season, haven't they? I think they've putting some hopes on trying to do something in the Club World Cup. And I think Pep made a mistake really with his starting out against Hilal. I can't remember which one it was now. Edison. Yeah, and they went I think he was trying to save some of the players for the next stages, and then obviously that went wrong. Ruben Diaz. Yeah, we know the final will be now. It'll be Chelsea and PSG. Like I said, I thought PSG would win. I didn't think they'd win 4-0. Just go Gvardiol. Definitely did not think that they'd do that to Real Madrid. I don't think it's just anything particularly up at Real Madrid to know what Manuel Kanja. We know what the media can be like. I think it's more a case of just a bit of a transition, aren't they? And PSG have just, since the turn of the year, have been unbelievable, haven't they? Like I said, they almost didn't qualify for the later stages of the Champions League, John Stones. And then absolutely just waltzed through it, didn't they? As the season got on, they've got stronger. But yeah, I think once Man City's new players get settled in, like Omar Mamouche, Rodri, and some of the other new ones, they'll come good again. They've got Rodri back as well, haven't they? I know he had a little bit of injury setback, didn't he, in the tournament, which they can have, can't you, when you come back after such a serious injury like that. Bernardo Silva. But yeah, if they have him most of the season, yeah, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with again. And say they've had a bad season, they still finished third. It's not bad at all, is it? Kevin De Bruyne, has he gone to Napoli yet? I know there's a lot of talk of him going to Napoli. I know he's left City. Ilkay Gundogan. Mateo Kovacic. This is going to be hot, sweaty work as well, doing this in this temperature. 30 degrees outside. So I want to make sure I don't get any water on pages. Yeah, it is hot. Kevin De Bruyne emblem. How is everyone else coping with this lovely heat in the UK? I know people in other countries are like, well, it's only 30 degrees. Yeah, 30 degrees in the UK is a lot different. It's 30 degrees in Spain and Egypt. I've been to Egypt when it's been like nearly 50 degrees. Omar Mamouche. And the heat, although burning, it's not like the heat in the UK with like basically 100% humidity. It's hot here, and there's no aircon. All buildings are brick. Erling Haaland. So yeah, it's hot. It's hot. I think Erling Haaland again will have another good season now. He's got some more decent players around him. Chosen one, Erling Haaland. Phil Foden. Like I say, didn't have that good a season, but still got, what, 23 league goals, 22 league goals? Jeremy Doku. Yeah, if that's not a good season, then that's shows you the quality of play you're dealing with, isn't it, Erling Haaland? And crowd hero, Phil Foden. And there you go, that is your full Man City team. And now we're on to Wydad AC. So there's the badge. He's playing in Casablanca in Morocco. Youssef El Motti. Jamal Harkas. Mohamed Mufid. Abdel Munaim Boutail, or Boutoul. Boutweel. That's what we'll go with, Boutweel. Ayoub Bochete. Saifuddin Bora. Definitely going to test my linguistical skills. So if when the name's you're not used to saying, it's hard to like get your tongue around it, isn't it? Hamza Sake. Arthur Venderovsky. Or Venderovsky. Mede Mubarak. Wasama Zemrai. Or Zemroi. Emblem Jamal Hakas. Ismail Mutaraje. Pedrino. Chosen one, Hamza Sake. Cassius Melulu, Melula even. Mohamed Rehe. And lastly, Mohamed Moulid. There you go. That is your full complete Wydad AC team. And now we're on to Al Ain FC from the UAE. So got your badge. Khalid Isa. Kwame Otone. Khalid Al Hashimi. Eric Menezes. Solomon Sosu. Abdul Traore. Yahia Nadir. Mohamed Abbas. Kaku. Young Wo Park. Emblem Khalid Isa. Mateus Palacios. Mateus Segovia. Chosen one, Soufiane Rahimi. Matteo Sanabria. Soufiane Rahimi. Should have had his gold sticker ship there, shouldn't they? It's Crowd Hero. And lastly, Crowd Hero Matteo Sanabria. Or swap them two round. And there you go, that is your full Altain FC team. And now we're on to Italian Giants, the old lady, Juventus. So the Juventus badge. Oh, if anyone didn't know, got their original black and white strip from Notts County. Michel Di Gregorio, sorry. So the first game in their new stadium that they've got now was friendly against Notts County. And I think they drew 2-2. Lee Hughes scored. Lee Hughes. Bremer. He's a good defender, Bremer, isn't he? Fast as well. Andrea Cambiasso. Federico Gatti. Weston McKennie. Just never really did it at Leeds, did I, when he was there? Tune Coop Miners. Kefren Turam. Manuel Locatelli. Douglas Luiz. Timothy Weah. Emblem Bremer. Nico Gonzalez. Dusan Vlahovic. Chosen one, Dusan Vlahovic. They've gone back to the usual. Peace on earth is reborn. Peace of tranquility. Kenan Yildiz. Still pleased I managed to hit his auto card. Number to 25 in match attacks. Francisco Conceição. And crowd hero Kenan Yildiz. And there you go, that is your full complete Juventus team. And now we're on to the big guns, Real Madrid, who lost in their semi-final the other day against PSG. Here's your Real Madrid badge. Minute, PSG are absolutely on fire, aren't they? They're definitely the best team in the world at the minute, aren't they? But it's not even close, is it? They just seem to be getting stronger. Even though the season's been going on, it seems like forever, they're getting stronger, aren't they? So we've got Thibaut Courtois. Still one of the best keepers in the world, isn't he? Eder Militao. Antonio Rudiger. One of the best defenders in the world. Got him for a steal, really, didn't he, from Chelsea? But I think they'll come good again this season once they get used to Xabi Alonso's play, won't they? Dani Carvajal. Two more stickers that should be arriving as well from Spain soon. Jude Bellingham for Real Madrid for this collection. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Hyson. Two more that came out in that Jugon magazine. So we've got them on the way. Federico Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. Luka Modric, who played his last game, didn't he? For Real Madrid. I think it's his last game anyway. In the semi-final, coming on as sub. Eduardo Camavinga. Argula. Emblem Luka Modric. Vinicius Junior. They've still got like these like the new modern day Galacticos, aren't they, for Real Madrid? Kylian Mbappe. They do still always have like the best players, don't they? Sometimes it's just finding a way of getting them to play as a team, isn't it? Vinicius Junior, chosen one. I mean, how many Champions Leagues have they won in the last 20 years? Absolutely dominated, aren't they? The fact that they've won 15 altogether is unbelievable, isn't it? Endrick. And Rodrigo. Now we've got one last sticker for Real Madrid. And it's crowd hero Dani Carvajal. There you go then, that is your full complete team for Real Madrid. Los Blancos. Unfortunately, like I said, they lost in the semi-finals, didn't they? But they're still going to be a team to be revered. And then next is Al Hilal. So here's the Al Hilal badge. Yassine Bounou. João Cancelo. Renan Lodi. Got a good team though, haven't they, Al Hilal? And it was all sad that the whole Diogo Jota thing last weekend, wasn't it? Kalidou Koulibaly, but seeing Joe Cancelo and Ruben Neves break down on the pitch as well when they saw him, and then at the beginning of the match, especially Ruben Neves, I think he was his best friend, weren't he? His best man and things. Ali Al Boulaya was a really, really sad time for Liverpool's number 20. Mohamed Kano. Ruben Neves, as I was just saying there, Diogo Jota's best friend, weren't he? So, just shame you having to play instead of like being back home. His funeral, I don't know if he made it to his funeral. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Nasser Al-Dosari. Kai Cesar. Kayo. Emblem Salem Al-Dosari. Alexander Mitrovic. Like I said, they have got a good team here, haven't they? I mean, Mitrovic, he just knows how to score goals, doesn't he? Malcolm. Chosen one, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Marcus Leonardo. Salem Al-Dosari. Once kind of linked with the players as well, weren't they? So our owner used to be Saudi Prince, and they were talking about him coming over. And crowd hero Alexander Mitrovic. So he is one of the Saudi Arabia's best players, isn't he, Al-Dosari? And there you go. That is your full Al Hilal team with some pretty good players, I've got to say. And now we're on to CF Pachuca. Here's the badge from Mexico. Carlos Moreno. Brian Gonzalez. Sergio Barreto. Luis Rodriguez. Gustavo Cabral. Carlos Sanchez. Andres Mikolta. Alan Bautista. Pedro Pedraza. Elias Montiel. Emblem Gustavo Cabral. Must be an away kit. Arturo Gonzalez. Wasama Idrisi. Chosen one, Salomon Rondon. Salomon Rondon. Owen Gonzalez. And crowd hero Carlos Moreno. There you go, there's your full complete Pachuca team. And now we're on to the last team with the last stickers in the book, and it's FC Salzburg. There's your badge. These managed to keep the name away from being RB Salzburg. Alexander Schläger. Henry Blank. Samson Baidu. Joan Gadou. Nicolas Capaldo. Maritz Kiergaard. Takumu Kawamura. Mads Bistrup. Bobby Clark. Oscar Gloch. Emblem Maritz Kiergaard. Karim Konate. Nene Dojels. Chosen one, Oscar Gloch. Adam Dagim. Jorbe Vertessen. And lastly, the very last sticker in the album is crowd hero Alexander Schläger. Number 550. And there you go. There is your full complete FC Salzburg team. And that is your full complete Panini FIFA Club World Cup 2025 sticker album, all stuck in. We'll just have a little review, go back through the album. That's your first page in the hardback one. There's your first and second pages with the first 4 stickers, showing you where all the games have been played, a match schedule. And then we've got Palmeiras, superstar Estavio there, the next big thing into going to Chelsea. Porto, Ale, and then into Miami. We only had 3 stickers, but one of those is Messi. Then we've got PSG. Oh, I think they're going to win. I think they'll have too much for Chelsea. Atletico de Madrid. Botafogo. Seattle Sounders. Again, only 3 stickers for them. Bayern Munich. Oakland City. Boca Juniors. Benfica. Flamingo. Tunis. Chelsea, the other finalists. Like I said, I think they've done really well to get there. A hell of a lot of money getting there, but I still think PSG will beat them. In case you want to put any of your players for your dream team down. Club Leon, who were replaced later on by LAFC. River Plate. Urawa Red Diamonds. CF Monterrey. Sergio Ramos. Inter Milan. Losing Champions League finalists. Fluminense. Lost in the semi-final to Chelsea. Borussia Dortmund. Ulsan HD. Mamelodi Sundowns. Man City. Disappointing, I'd say. They should have got further, shouldn't they? They're all next to each other, yeah. Wydad AC. Al Ain. Juventus. Real Madrid. Los Blancos. Al Hilal. CF Pachuca. And lastly, FC Salzburg. And then there your last pages in the hardback album as well. Quite like that. That's a nice little added touch, isn't it? So there you go then. That is your full, complete Panini FIFA Club World Cup 2025 sticker album. I've stuck in the stickers right all the way from number 1 to 550. If you like this sort of thing, don't forget to absolutely smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you there on next one.